Welcome everybody to the two-man power trip, the black man starting the nerd lifestyle. I'm Nicholas, Mr. Go with the Flow.
And I am the man with the plan, Maurice.
And we're back with another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Mania Weekend. What's up, co-host?
Oh, what's good, bro? Yeah, we're at Mania already. Whew.
It's that time now.
Yeah, wow.
We was talking about it earlier, but this month flew.
Yeah, the month of March definitely flew by.
Yeah. I mean, as we are recording right now, it's the 31st of March, so we on the cusp of April right there. By the time we wake up again, it'll be April.
Yes. Shoot, by the time we get through this episode, it'll be April.
Yeah, that too to boot. Shit. So stepping into the first segment, let's fly into Vibe, guys. How was your weekend and this week been treating you?
This week has been okay. It's been nice and quiet. This weekend, what the heck did I do this weekend? Oh yeah, no, I had a good weekend.
Good.
I can't complain. I had a good weekend.
Good shit.
Yeah, and like I said, the week has just been going on its merry way. All nice and quiet.
None of the bullshit to hit for the end of the month?
Surprisingly, no, which is surprising.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's too quiet.
True. Calm before the storm. Let's see if anything goes down at the beginning of the month. Hopefully not.
For real. I'm hoping, but I'm still looking. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, pretty much just guard up just in case.
Yep. So what about you, co-host? How has your weekend been? How was your week?
So for the weekend, starting off from last week, stuff has been halted for the fix-up of the house because of petty-ass neighbors. So somebody called the city, and they was a stop work order going down on the house. So that was on pause. Yep. So that was on pause from Friday, and then we found that out like Friday afternoon after like I finished work and stuff like that. So that had to be fixed. So my aunt's been kind of calling all like weekend for that. And then Saturday, the rooms we was in was rented out for like a big wedding and stuff like that. So we had to shift all our stuff out, and then we stayed at the house because all they did was like take out the basement stuff. So they kind of removed like the boiler and X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. So our house was cold on Saturday, but we stayed over there on Saturday because I had a heater back in my house that we was using. So we stayed there from Saturday to Sunday. Then Kenny was with me for Saturday, and then Sunday we was back into the hotel in the new room and stuff like that. The new room is way better than the last one, so at least that's good. But pretty much this week has just been me situated back at the hotel and trying to get things in order. I'm on a regular pace at work, shifted time and everything, and for the most part just been around here chilling. So that's been good.
That's good. So not too much craziness.
Nope, just waiting. I think I just got the update today that they'll get back to work hopefully on Monday. So I guess for the rest of April, I guess we'll be in this hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Doing the sweet life.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, all right, not bad. Okay. Adjustments on the fly.
Yep. So that's the looking goings on with April. Tuesday, work-wise, was a little wacky because we had people on the inspection level. Like we had joint commissions, which is the people who like gives out the grants to like health community services and stuff like that. So Tuesday was a bit funky because not only was people on like watching us and stuff like that, but they were watching like all different departments to see everybody's on their P's and Q's and shit like that, so they can send the money and X, Y, and Z. And like we had to like be in preppy order and shit like that. We had to throw up on our blazers and X, Y, and Z. It was weird because we had to be on our professional look and specifics and everything and X, Y, and Z. But it was even extra funky because like everybody, that's like they all had like a meeting outside to be extra rude today. So everybody was on agility all of Tuesday. Like all the patients we had was extra irritable. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? Not only did we have to be on our best behavior, but like everybody was trying us on every department. So Tuesday was extra level of stress that was unneeded.
Well, at least grandma ain't show up.
In fact, I don't know if somebody else dealt with another grandma, but all departments had something. It got so bad that at one point I was trying to keep a patient civil for their dental appointment, so I went upstairs to dental and let them know. But in the meantime, I was hearing like somebody in dental, like I was hearing the head person in dental getting chewed out by one of the joint commissions. I was like, all right, you gonna take this paper real fast, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here before they start asking me any questions too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be caught by no kind of crossfires and no other bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that was kind of the wildest commotion of the week so far. Yep. Heavy level inspections, making sure everybody get paid and some shit. So you got to make sure your P's and Q's on shit. I know that time. Yep. But so anything more on your weekend or weekday?
Nah, like I said, honestly, this whole week was really chill. So I have nothing to really complain about.
Well, I mean,
nothing had sparked or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking on ahead, we got a weekend ahead of us because it's Mania weekend.
Yes.
And also we got karaoke coming over tomorrow. So so you've got good plans in mind and stuff like that at least. So stuff is shifting on into a good place for April.
Yeah, we must figure out movies because
there's
a lot going on this month.
And then also, I mean, I think pretty much the homies right now is probably at Wale Mania. That's giving me throwback vibes on that shit altogether.
Right.
So that's fine, yo. Y'all enjoy yourselves out there. Be safe.
Yeah, everybody in Dallas have a great time. I tell you, every year, many a time I be wanting to call an audible, just hop on the plane.
I know, right? Yeah, I be seeing it too. Especially with the return of Wale Mania, like that just give me big vibes. After going to the first one, you just want to be left with the big people that you see on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I'll switch over to our shout out section real quick. Pod shout outs. I'll bring up the list. All right. On the tip of the top, as always, my girlfriend, Captain Kenya. Respect. Black Morpher Podcast. See y'all tomorrow for that karaoke adventure. Since I fountain of knowledge, Peter, all respect, all love out here. Jabbateers Podcast, as we said from before, it's Mania Party weekend for the two that's out there, for Wilkins and Miss HR out there. Enjoy Dallas. There's home sessions. Big respect. Your sports show as well. Enjoy all of Dallas. Tavia and Dre. True Heel Heat out here. Big respect to SP3 and his big stuff out here. 2.5 Bros. Ray Space Eli. Kimar and It's Relational. Big respect. Keeping it 9,000. Feel Better. J Quell for the teeth. Spicy Ramen Podcast. FTO Wire. Shonen Tape Podcast. Always respect. RX Superstar Junie. Bad Guy Jack of the Unpopular Review. You enjoy and safe travels to yourself.
I know
as well,
his first Mania.
I know that. I was like, damn. First Mania, bro. I still remember 29. When I was 29, I did all that adventuring by my own self, trying to pull myself up from Long Island and shit like that. Man, that's when I was taking long taxis and shit like that. That was before Ubers was popping. Like, man, all of that shit.
That's one of the reasons why I really wish I was out there. I was gonna mess with you out here in Dallas.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
Man.
I was thinking about it too, but I was like, damn, I already threw out all my vacation shit. But yeah, son. Nerding out with Chelsea,
Damn,
big respect.
what if I got time to get on a plane?
Shit, find out right now. Shit, if you're really ready to spend top dollar, you probably get out there and find a Mania ticket. So yeah,
right.
Shit. Fantastic Frankie, we'll see you tomorrow as well for the karaoke. Nido Cafe in Chicago by Miss Taylor Tillman. Big respect to the Return of the Weaving of Witch. Special supporters, Chef Q, Will, happy belated birthday. Kareem, always good energy. Heads up, brother. Spirit, Josh, Ryan, Lord 69, Katie, we'll see you tomorrow at karaoke as well. Nate, Andre, Linguistics, Nikia, Darnell, happy belated birthday, Andrew. Big shout outs to all the fams. And do you have anybody?
I shout out my sisters. I shout out the homie Mike. I shout out everybody who's listening to us out there on the internet, because we appreciate y'all putting up us in this little ship of ours.
Hey,
as we travel and navigate these internet waters.
Facts. As we maneuver on. All right, so hopping back in, we are going into our second segment, Off the Cuff. And just a simple one for the week. I just said, how do you feel about the upcoming? We got another ideally fun weekend ahead of us. Whether we magically hop up on a plane or not, I mean, we got plans set in motions, and it should be a good weekend. What's your thoughts on just shit that's going down? Whether it's thoughts on WrestleMania, thoughts on karaoke tomorrow, thoughts on just a fun weekend ahead.
I'm looking forward to it because it's needed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a little good fun energy to shake up some of the whatever the hell's been going on, and just blessing the start of new month.
Yeah.
Yep. Good vibes.
The irony is it's on April Fool's Day.
Ooh, shit. I really, that shit is just not calculated in my head for some reason. I didn't think about that altogether at all.
Right? I was like,
After the bullshit that's been hitting us for the most part for the last couple of years and stuff like that, I thought in my head April Fool's been sidewinded because the world's been laughing at us enough.
Listen, I was like, don't y'all do it. Don't y'all try it.
That ass. Oh, God, nah.
We have been doing that already. Don't y'all do it.
Now I gotta keep more alert for any kind of bullshit it's always some hyped up news that happens like early in the morning that always makes sure it's extra sus. So I gotta be on the major lookout because I didn't even think about that at all.
You gonna be at work tomorrow like, what's going on over here?
Looking left, right, and center on all the types of bullshit.
Hey, why y'all people here?
Facts. Exactly. Why y'all really? And we supposed to be having a meeting in the morning and shit like that.
Oh man!
And they gonna talk about what happened with the Joint Commission because I heard people was getting caught up into some shit. I mean, we was on our P's and Q's, so we finna find out what the hell happened.
The tea, all of the tea. Interesting.
Yep, the tea for sure. So, but yeah, on ahead, I'm excited for whatever the fun weekend entails. My aunt's having her birthday celebration sometime Saturday, so I'll be out for maybe night one pretty much. So I don't know if I'll be back in time to watch night one at Regal Cinemas that I ideally had planned since I don't have time to get to Legends. But I'll be there for Legends Sunday. And then we got karaoke tomorrow. So just all in all, stuff should be filled, and I'm just excited to have a little fun with the homies and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be lit. It should be lit.
Yep. Another one, and if all goes, together and nice and shit like that, we'll be able to talk about it.
Yes, right.
Yep. So that kind of closes up because it's just quick, small, off the cuff this week. Closing that off, we switch up into the small subsection discussion this week. Reboot news. I only had like kind of one, and I sent it to you early on. But okay, so there's talks of specifically Netflix did this on the right time because it was like the first announcement of when it happened like 21 years ago to the time. But Spy Kids is getting its own reboot and reimagining with the head director from before, with Robert Rodriguez, and all his hard work on the universe that he's created, all in different movies and different universes. He's going to bring it all together to reimagine Spy Kids for a new generation. So, thoughts on that?
You know what? I'm actually intrigued. Nothing bad about it. I'm just waiting to see how it shakes out. But nothing like CW and you know what?
Oh yeah,
that shall remain in the ground for all eternity.
I mean, they've been casting and taking out X, Y, and Z about everything else, but still no news on that. So
good. Let's keep it that way.
So seems as far as we know, over yonder, we look far and wide behind each backs and shoulders and shit like that. But there's no news. There's no news. As far as I know, things are still in the ground.
Yeah, maybe they're too busy focusing on the Flash. Thanks, Frankie.
They're focusing on that. They're focusing on the Gotham Knights that's showing up. They're focusing on X, Y, and Z. Just they're focusing on fucking Kung Fu, or I don't know. They got all their bullshit shows.
Make Naomi better.
Yeah. Definitely. I do not get the hype. I fall asleep. There's so much better you could do. There's so many better shows. I don't know. Yeah. Now y'all just be giving credit to anything at this point. So I don't know, man. There's better shows out here. Just try.
Give it to HBO Max.
Yes. Yes, honestly, they probably could have finagled some higher interest or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's CW's budget to make some stuff boring. If they got for boring, I don't know, man. Just do better.
Like, see, if you want to do something CW, bring back the Steve Harvey show. Like, no, we can't really do that. Well, I guess maybe we have to figure it out.
Steve doing a lot of shit. Steve doing a lot of shit.
Steve busy.
You can honestly. It don't matter what you put Steve. Steve is gonna be Steve. So Steve gonna be funny regardless. They literally have proved that. They've canceled and redone so many shows for Steve. He's gonna be funny regardless.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's a judge now. So yeah.
Yeah, he's a judge taking up for Matt. I heard somebody talking about Scott Steiner was on it too now.
You really?
Oh my god, bro! Wow. Why has he got all these wrestlers up in his court? Nothing. I think Steve has found his genre. I think Steve has found his genre with old wrestlers coming to his courtroom just talking a lot of bollocks.
Wow.
I think I'm interested to see that more than ever. Old wrestlers coming to Judge Steve Harvey about some bullshit cases. I'm here for it.
Yeah, speaking of, I love Key want that Stone Cold Steve Harvey shirt.
I see that too. Oh god.
I love you want it.
Oh,
I want it.
Yeah, I did.
I might get it out.
What, they selling that?
I seen it on the internet. I was like,
shit.
I was like, you know what? I was looking at it like,
co-host like, oh hell yeah,
right? I was like,
especially after this weekend, it's just gonna be Stone Cold faster.
Oh yeah,
shit. Nah, man, that's good. I mean, if we can find it somewhere, if I peep wherever the link is, I send that your way then.
Right, I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what?
This is hilarious. They walking in with extreme malice and a whole bunch of buttons.
Right? Oh shit. Man.
Yeah, but anyways though, on the reboot news, do you have anything on your end? Anything else you saw?
Other than that, nothing has really come my way in regards to reboot news.
Well, every week it's some other news, so it don't even matter. Bel-Air had its season finale, and that was once again phenomenal. I can't wait till whenever they drop season 2. So big ups on that whole cast, man. Will got in. Oh shit! I guess we can. Do you want to tackle any of the discussion on the whole week about the Will and Chris stuff, or do you want to say any piece on it?
You know what? I really haven't been paying attention to it.
Yeah, because I mean, in the midst of it happening, you was kind of on MIA for the most part.
Yeah, so it's like I've seen memes and I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I was like, in that case, I would say this. In that case, Will was in a position, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
So there was no win.
I still think it's a culmination of all the shit that he's been going through. That it was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, it was a build up. It's like no matter what he did, there was no win for him.
No,
at all. No matter what he did.
No.
So
but
it's like,
like when they say all press is sometimes good press. I mean, on the back of this, I heard Chris Rock's comedy sales is going straight up because everybody wants to hear him. And I'm pretty sure anything Will's attached to is gonna get bad looks at in X, Y, and Z. So that just played handily perfectly into the season finale of Bel-Air. So that just added towards that. So I'm pretty sure if they was eyeballing the season 3, they definitely looking at the season 3 now, just in case.
Yeah. So like for him, no win. For Chris, might be more money. Might just be a boost of views.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's the risk with comedy. So
yeah.
They know it can always go left. So
exactly. And then everybody out here has their 2 cents about X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
comedians, especially white comedians, talking about they traumatized by the event, like they didn't know that they could run off the mouth and get attacked by shit. Like, hello, wrestlers been getting this shit forever.
Listen,
we've been talking about when they be getting chased in their cars and shit like that. You don't think you could talk some way about somebody and not have a nigga go left either after the show or during the show? You never know. Y'all don't got no barrier.
Yeah, they say that's the risk of comedy. So
yeah,
it has the potential to go left.
You never know, especially when niggas on stage and you keep it all chill and calm, bro. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Shit. But anyways, all right. So shifting over to stock news. The only stock news is the stock news that keep on rolling. and we know Musk is on a roll and Musk stay killing the crypto. Like it's definitely in fluctuation, but last news I heard was everything is on a heavy downturn still, looking bad as ever and shit like that. Like things is going back and forth, but on an overall basis, things have not been looking good.
Exactly, son. That.
We on Musk time, and when you on Musk time, you downhill rolling.
Yeah, and then Musk is on the roll right now, so...
How things used to be different like a year ago when things was looking up. And then around this time last year was when it started rolling down.
Exactly.
So we about to be on the anniversary of a downhill spin. Like, if it was truly an anniversary, can we start, like, rolling back up on the reverse style now?
For real, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see an uptrend because all this downtrend.
A whole year of downtrend? I mean, come on, son. Can we roll back up now? How about at least 6 months of spinning back up? How about that? Get my money back.
Speaking of downtrends, I know this is not stock news. We gonna talk about this Anime NYC stuff?
Oh yeah. That was what I wanted to add on too. So go ahead, because you had more of the discussion. I talked to Ronjay about it, and Katie was the first one who brought it to my attention that the prices went up, and then you was the one who told me that not only did the prices go up, all the BS was going down before, and you told me like right in before, because I seen they making the announcement that they were about to like put everything on sale around 5 o'clock and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, that's nice and all, but like you guys usually sell all year round. That was already my red alert, and then from that point on, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna just go give it some time because I'm not gonna jump into shit because they always like have a mass amount of people there. So I'm like, I don't know why if y'all doing anything shifty that different. And then within the news of me waiting for the bus and then getting on the bus, I was like, oh, I hear all this news about the QA line and things going all crazy shit like that. And then 2 seconds later, all the three-day passes sold out. I was like, wait, huh?
Yeah, man. So yeah, they upped the price of the 3-day pass to $95. The single day passes are down $65. So if you couldn't get
that was how much the 3-day used to be.
Yeah. So if you couldn't get the 3-day pass, if you buy all 3 of them, you paying down going near triple than what you pay for the 3-day pass.
They ain't gonna get your ass for LineCon this time.
Yeah, and then like I said, those was limited.
And then you said they lowered Sunday down to 4 p.m.
Yeah, Sunday now the con closes at 4 p.m.
What's the point in Sunday anymore? Point blank now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they did all that. Like I said, they adding shipping. They starting shipping charges. They said they're supposed to start May 1st. So anything purchased after May 1st, and the price will go up as you get closer to the event. Like, bruh.
Oh, yes.
And none of this sounds like it solves the problem last year.
This definitely sounds like this is the steps into this becoming a New York Comic Con 2.0 and shit like that. And I was speaking to Ronjay, he was like, he's definitely gonna be back on his get a table, so he can avoid all that shit. But I mean, they're giving out They're giving out less content badges is more than ever now.
Yeah, I think it was 400. I think they said.
So he's got that online. I just said this is just more in line to just say that time to branch out to other cons and shit like that. Time to shift. Time to travel and move on to shit like that. And
Definitely.
stuff. I haven't heard any announcement. What's going on with BlerdCon this year in Washington and shit like that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, this is weird. Usually around this time, like they make a hubbub or shit like that, or niggas is all getting ready for stuff. Like, that's usually like in June or something like that. But I ain't heard nothing.
Yeah, it's in July.
Yeah, we should
supposedly.
Yeah, I mean we should check into that shit if we trying to go or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the big old change level of debacle and shit like that. So I guess we're gonna figure out if we could be content creators or we can shift or what's going down with those kind of fun weekends. I mean, the last year was real popping that we could get all that shit together with this different time and different things all coming together.
Yeah, for real, right? So I'm like, whew, I didn't realize BlerdCon and DreamCon was that close to each other in terms of dates.
Shit, DreamCon too, shit, yeah.
I think Kareem's going, yeah. Yeah, Kareem said he's
going.
Yeah,
he said he got a ticket. Yeah. I know a bunch of people at least down. I think that's in Texas, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Texas.
So,
yes, in Texas.
So, hey man, everybody branching up. Everybody trying to go to different stuff. I still got one eye on Dragon Con in Atlanta as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see as the maneuvers come well.
Yes, indeed. Right.
Yep.
Hopefully everything swings up.
Yep. So closing the book on the small subsection discussions, and we switch over to the main topic. It's time for the main event. The main event segment, third segment of the evening, down with BMP this week. Black Morpher Power, we own it. We talking about Power Rangers Ninja Steel episode 1 and 2. Let's kick it.
I don't know, like Mark Henry said, it's about to get weird.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely with this one. But we step into the fast facts in history. So this is the 24th season of Power Rangers, the 39th Super Sentai Teen Shuriken Sentai Nin Ranger American TV series based off a Japanese production. This shit dropped around January 21st, 2017, going all the way till December 1st, 2018. In between Super Dino Charged, but before Beast Morphers, primarily aired around Nickelodeon TV productions with Saban and Toei Productions, always in New Zealand after they shifted over for a while. Basically, monsters fly through the galaxy trying to attain a major power that is being held and defended by the Rangers. So, do you have any notes before we step into the first episode?
No, I have no notes for this one.
Okay. All right, so we're going to step into episode 1, Return of the Prism.
All right, here we go. So we get some narration telling us how the Ninja Nexus prism fell from the sky into Brody's backyard.
10 years ago, yep.
10 years ago. Yeah. So then this is Brody doing some narration at this point. He's basically saying his dad.
Brody and his family.
Yeah. We get his intro to Brody's dad. His dad says that the prism has come to them for a reason.
Yep,
and then and so then we see him going on to chisel the metallic crust off of the prism. Mm-hmm. And then so now we have the prism fully revealed, and then we see the Nexus Ninja Star inside.
Yep.
And so by some way his dad was able to pull out the Nexus Ninja Star from the prism.
Yep.
Now, and then we have doing some more commentary saying yes, he has this star, but he has no idea of its legendary power. Mm-hmm. What in the behold of the power of Ninja is going on here? From jump, I'm like, huh? What? Like, this what we do it?
Yeah. They deviating off their own path with this, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next we get our intro to a young Brody. Mm-hmm. And he's training outside. Mm-hmm. So, and then we have more narration from Brody saying he was good.
And then the monsters rolled up on his ass.
Yep. He said the monsters rolled up and everything changed.
Yup. When the Monster Nation attacked. Yup.
Yeah. So at this point, we hear Brody outside calling for his dad and his brother Aiden. Mm-hmm. So Dad hears that. He grabs his sword, places the Ninja Steel pieces in the container, gives it to Aiden, and tells him to hide with it. Dad then goes outside to confront what he thought was one monster, Galvanax.
They came out ready to jump a nigga like they was Power Rangers too. They said, come outside, we ain't gonna jump you.
They was on their X-Men shits, because Ripcord and Odious was right there with him.
They learned from the Storm School of we gonna take it NWO Scott Hall 96 R.I.P.
Yes.
We gonna take it up. You come outside, we beating that ass.
Yep. So at that point, they tell Brody's dad that they're after the Ninja Star, and so somehow, by the miraculous power of the ninja, Brody's dad manages to transform into a Power Ranger.
Yep. He defends, like they shoot at him, he defends the blast and the shit melts off and then pretty much shines on him and he just transforms. There's no like more sequence or nothing. He just transforms into the red Ninja Steel Ranger, I guess.
Yep. So he battles with Galvanax. Mm-hmm. And then while they're battling, Odium grabs Brody. Brody cries out, gets his dad turns his attention away from Galvanex to go save his son, and Galvanex hits.
Even before stepping into that, I just remembered the villain was the one that said he was a Power Ranger. So this is in their universe canon.
Oh, yeah.
These villains know about Power Rangers. So I don't know where they're getting this knowledge from whoever. Who's in the galaxy giving them these news about Power Rangers all the time?
Ninja.
Yeah. You know what? On second thought, yeah, he is the gossip. He is the motherfucking gossip of the universe. Right. Yeah, y'all niggas ever heard of Power Rangers? You whoop your ass.
Right? Yes, yeah, they know a lot of information. Yeah, the monsters know a lot of information about this Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah, because none of these people knew. They said Power Rangers. Like, I never understand if they have comic books about this, or if this is just story of legend, or if they've never heard of Power Rangers altogether, but the aliens always know.
Yeah, it's always like, oh yeah, we're coming for this. Like, how do you know this?
How do you know? How did this has been happening on different Earths all the time? Like, how did y'all get this information? This nigga's just hopping. Ninja is just that one Deadpool character that just hops from Earth to Earth to be like, have y'all heard of people that can whip your ass and color coded? Well, my mans can whip your ass. Go find them Rangers. I don't know where they at here, but when you find them, just know they're gonna beat your ass.
Yeah. So continuing on, so Brody's dad goes to try to save his son. He gets hit with an energy blast by Galvanex, and he demorphs.
Yep, ain't that strong?
So, yep, and drops the what is this thing called Ninja Super Nexus Star. They need to shorten this thing. The Ninja
Saiyan,
Nexus
Super
Star.
God, Super Saiyan, Blue Super Saiyan. Just like Frieza said, I almost bit my tongue. Make that shit shorter.
Right. And then so Galvanex picks up the Nexus Ninja Star, and he begins to absorb its power.
Yep. And that shit looked like a buffer and loading screen because his color was starting to deviate and shit like that. And you could tell it was like only halfway done because it only reached a certain half of his body, and he was like, all right, so I'm just gonna stand here loading. Nobody defended him. He just ha. Nobody gonna do nothing to me in this time I'm loading.
And then we get the opening theme. It's big.
Yeah. Theme is all right at best. They started with something different, and then they went into go-go variation. And every time it's a go-go variation, it just drops even if you try something different, I'll respect it until I hear go, and I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop with the variations, man. Y'all just stop trying after that.
Yeah, damn go-go's. I'm like,
it's like the 27th go-go variation. Y'all gotta stop.
And of course, we see all the Rangers on the screen. We see, we see Calvin, we see Haley, we see Preston, we see Sarah, and we see Brody.
Yep.
So we come back after the intro, and we see Galvanex still loading,
standing still, just loading. Nobody think in their head, hey, just in case, we might get attacked while the nigga's loading. How about we defend him just in case? I don't know. Maybe.
Cue the 56K dollop sounds.
that ass. That's all I'm seeing. Yo, he's legit turning different colors. Like, okay, so this symbolizes I'm actually getting something here.
Why we going old school? We going LimeWire, y'all.
I literally, you could meme parody and rip that point out and just hear.
And so at this point, finally, Brody's dad is saying something crazy. Yeah, they sent me this to protect it from evil like you, and he grabs.
How you know that? How you know that?
Man,
how you not know this Nexus Star ain't evil itself, bro?
I'm
they
just
sent
saying,
it to you specifically. All right, wait, man, y'all found this shit like Christopher Columbus. I don't know, bro.
I'm just sitting here looking like, okay. so at this point,
how you know it wasn't built for evil, bro? Shit.
At this point, he grabs his sword and he shatters the star.
We get star.
And then he disappears, and the Prism takes his place.
The star was like, "Oh, you just gonna break me, huh?" Poof.
And then so Brody is looking inside the Prism, and he sees that the shattered star has turned into 6 ninja power stars.
How?
Listen, man.
That's the big money question. That's the big money question. He cut that shit, and somehow it turned into 6 pieces of magnet energy and stuff. What?
Man, listen. So Brody goes to reach for them, and Galvanex shoves him aside and tries to get them himself. And of course, he can't get in there.
Shit, fuck.
So at this point, he takes the Prism and he takes Brody hostage.
Shout outs to that. They was like, ain't no, we gonna return again. Nah, nigga, we take our pound of flesh. Come here, kid.
Right.
Ain't no off and steal the little motherfuckers.
So then we come to present day Brody.
Yep. Being a prisoner.
Yeah, the prisoner. He's on a ship.
Yep. He thinking about what happened. Basically, that was his whole monologue and shit like that. And in real time, he really talking to Redbot.
Yeah, so yeah, we got intro to Redbot, his robotic companion, partner.
Yeah.
We don't know
Some
details. Yeah.
Some homie.
Yeah. And so Redbot was asking him if he was thinking about his pops. And Brody was like, yeah. He said he can't believe it's been 10 years.
Shit.
So Son's been in captivity as a prisoner for 10 years.
Shout outs to at least that being like, yo, Power Rangers always got a low-key dark story going on. And imagine being a child just ripped but he was literally abducted by aliens. And he's just kept on this ship as a slave for like 10 years. These niggas raised him as a fucking slave.
Son, they stole him from Earth and literally like said, son, you mine now, bitch.
I mean, honestly, he should be whenever they go back to Earth, he should feel like a fish out of fucking water. He was stolen as a child to live on a spaceship in space with aliens. Bro, your mannerisms should be weird as fuck.
For real. So, continuing on.
Yep. He's chatting with what's his name?
Oh yeah, Nick.
He chatting with Mick and Redbot, basically talking about his plans for escape.
And for some reason, Nick reminds me of Boom from SPD.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. So at this point, they're chatting about escape and stuff like that. And next thing you know, here comes Ripcon. And Nick was like, oh no. And Son turned into a mop.
Yeah, Mick's a strange fella. Mick's definitely a strange fella.
So then Ripcon asked Brody and Redbot what they're talking about, and Redbot was like, "No, we're just talking about trash and stuff like that." He's like, Ripcon's like, "I should put you in the trash."
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Ripcon a hating ass nigga, but he was like, "Oh, so you training in the ways of the ninja? Well, I ain't see you do nothing ninja magical, specific and shit like that." He turned around, he switched places with the mop. He switched the mop into his hand. He had his sword. He was like, "Man, quit playing around, you bitch."
Yep. And he told him, he's like, listen, you may be a ninja, but your dad was a ninja master, and look what it got him.
That was dirty. That was fucking dirty, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga said, oh, you want to play ninja? Your dad played ninja, and look where he ended up.
Son, bro, didn't like that at all. Someone's ready to scrap.
Like that.
He was on 10. He was on 10.
I don't know if these kids watching caught that heat, but goddamn.
Son was on 10. Son was ready to pounce. Redbot had to get him out of there.
Redbot said, hey, bro. Redbot grabbed him up. Hey, hold on, Brody. Hold on, bro. He
was like, listen, you remember we still prisoners on this ship.
Right, don't forget, these niggas gotta feed you, bro.
Like, they will throw us out the chute.
Shit.
And so the next thing we see them at some arena
Warrior
for some
Dome. They at the Warrior Dome.
For some show called Galaxy Warriors.
Yeah.
Hosted by Cosmo Royale.
Yeah.
So just as this is that, so it's a tournament style thing where monsters fight for the privilege to try to get one of the not whatever they call these things, power stars from the prison.
Does the host not look like a variation or a little change up on the costume from old boy from Turbo? Like when he took off the hat, he looked like the nephew.
You about Al Gore?
Yes. He looked like a little touched up version of the costume. Every time he took out, he had the long pointy head and shit like that. I'm like, is that not the El Gore costume that they just dusted off a little bit?
They've been known to do it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this look like
they've been known to be
dusted up.
used.
And especially knowing that this is Saban and Toei, of course they would dust up that costume just in case if they wanted to pull that out. I mean, they got regular niggas. They was like, yo, let's just update this a little bit, like draw his eyes a little weird and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the same nigga.
Shout out to the homie Diva Tox. Viva la Diva!
Facts. I know she's still around doing something after that last parade, looking like she about to stab the float. So I know she's still floating. The energy's still wild.
So anyway, they had these two monsters fight, and everybody spectated.
That was some Hunger Games shit. So the basic premise of the Galaxy Warriors is they fight for a chance to pull out the power for the Galvanax, because they have every kind of warrior try to go in there and try to pull out the shit. They've been doing this shit for like 10 years, trying to get the power for Galvanax. Galvanax trying to find whoever warriors. So they out here fighting on some Hunger Games shit. They got to murder each other. Like, once again, pulling back the covers on all this shit. Shit's still fucking dark. They was like, yo, just fuck Power Rangers, all that shit. We just gonna have y'all niggas fight to the death, and any one of y'all niggas can pull out powers for me, and then I'll give you like 10%.
Yep. So in this one, Kovaka won.
Mm-hmm. Kovaka.
And then they bring him back, and he goes to try to pull out one of the stars, and of course he fails.
Yup. This is that sword and the stone bullshit. Y'all ain't doing it.
And here comes Cosmo Royale saying, "Yeah, you didn't win. Well, you might have not gotten the star. You won a trip to the hospital." I'm like, doing shit.
Yo, these niggas don't give two shits, yo. They talking extra grimy at this shit.
Now, at this point, Galvanex is big bad. He goes on to talk about like how he been trying to get these stupid things, Power Stones, out of this stupid prison for 10 years, and ain't nobody been able to do it.
Facts. So you got Kudo Bots on patrol. Kudo Bots is the putties of this season.
And then, so here come Odious, and she's like, "Listen, word on the street is that this Prism was encased in some ninja steel, and if you get the ninja steel, you can melt it down and make new power stars." And Galvanex is like, "Oh, word? Where they at? It's on Earth. All right, we going to Earth."
My question is, how long was old girl sitting on this news? Because she just came out of here with left field talking about that shit on Earth. Bitch, we could have done that mad long ago. When did you find this out?
That's the theme of the show. They ain't telling us shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't telling us shit. Which is wild, right?
So after 10 years, homie Brody find out that they on their way to Earth. So after 10 years, homie got a chance to go home. So he ready with the shit.
Yeah, he happy. He's like, I finally got a chance to get off this stupid shit.
Yep. So flipping over, next scene is this is where once again this show starts to get strange as well. Our first introduction to a struggling magician going to school, pretty much.
Yes, we get our intro to Preston.
Mm-hmm. Preston the Presto Magic.
Yeah, and he's giving out flyers to his magic show.
Mm-hmm.
We also get our intro to Haley and Calvin, who are trying to fix their ride.
Yep, and then I think Sarah as well, trying to go through shit on her hoverboard.
Yeah, she almost catches D-Head's Calvin while he's in the car on her hoverboard. Yes. So that's wild. And then back on the ship.
Yep, ship getting closer, and Brody's plan starts to go into motion.
So they manage to commandeer the keys for the ship. Brody manages to get the Prism, but that only worked for so long because pew.
Yep.
Getting shot at. They up plan B. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, plan B was they jumped through the chute.
Yup.
The trash chute.
I mean, they've been bugging him about the trash chute the whole time. At least they kept on brand. They was like, oh, you was gonna send us out the chute anyway, so might as well use it.
Yep. And away they went, and I'm like, bruh.
Yep.
No, I'm really like, bruh. I'm like, yo, so y'all jumped out of here with no ship. Y'all don't even know if y'all in the I got so many questions.
Like you said, it's plan B.
I got so many questions here. Like, one, how are y'all not disintegrated right now?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Y'all jumped. How y'all breathing? Y'all jumped out the ship.
I was just about to say when they hit that atmosphere, someone's about to argue that they was close enough in the Earth's atmosphere. I was like, nah, bro, y'all was way up.
I do not understand this, but anyway, back on Earth in the school, we see Sarah with her hoverboard.
Yep, and we get introduced to the Bulk and Skull of the show. We get to meet Monty and Victor.
Yeah,
Victor is a cocky showboat, and Monty is a nerd.
Yeah, and so Victor's over here telling Sarah about all his accomplishments and blah 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 and all this yada yada. Go away, Victor.
He talking about all the awards he won, and one of the awards don't got his name on it. He's trying to wonder who the fuck that is, but he's like, don't worry about that award. I got all the other shits.
Yep. And so then he goes attempts to ride Sarah's hoverboard, and the comedy ensues.
Yep. While Presto is working on his magic show and doing all the changes in front of people, Victor runs through Preston's magic show, and Sarah basically takes up for him because they ran through and they like messed up his magic show, but they riddle him about him being a bad magician and shit like that on campus. Well, Sarah takes up for him.
Son, Victor stole his whole suit.
Yeah.
Son.
Disrespectful.
Like, oh no, it's like, son. Poor Preston, he out here with no clothes on.
He a struggling magician, bro.
Yo, this ain't been his day.
No.
At all. Like,
shit.
Literally at all. This ain't been his day.
Yep. But shifting off the stuff that's happening on the ground, we go back into the air with Brody and his friends escaping. I think Mick was this at the time Mick was transforming while he was in the air?
Yes, he transformed some kind of ball.
Yeah, and then Redbot went to go save Brody Brody up in the air. So Redbot doing the damn thing to go save his buddy in the air.
So I guess from that look of the ship, thinking about it now, I guess they were nearer than they were originally.
I guess so. That was like the atmosphere level. They were,
Yeah.
They weren't like curdling towards Earth in like a fiery pace.
Yeah, that looks like they're skydiving level.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
But
Like,
he's still
you
a
know something about that?
Oh yeah, but at least I came out and I was strapped to somebody and we had a parachute. They was wild boys to just jump out and think it was all Gucci. I know he ain't been on Earth for a while, but damn nigga, the gravity gonna hit you like a something bitch.
Well, at least Redbot has some boosters.
That's what I'm saying. At least you got your own Iron Man. So
Right.
so you got that. Mick on your own. It was like, Mick, you on your own, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna have to turn into something that's cushy. So he turns into some kind of ball of something.
Yeah, so he damn. But that's not the only thing that comes down because they came out the trash chute. So,
the trash.
Stuff was landed. Yeah, stuff was landed from the ground. And Preston and Sarah sees all that shit trying to debris hitting all the way. And on some Scooby-Doo shit, they're like, oh, you see that shit coming down in the sky? We better go follow it. What?
And of course, Sarah, the first thing she does is jump on her hoverboard. Yeah, let's go. We going that way.
Right, what? I don't got no authorities, no nothing. Y'all just gonna check that shit out yourself. Okay,
She's like, nah, it's go time. It's go time.
All right, it's go time. I just met you, but it's go time. I ain't heard that.
Preston like, hop on.
Preston already sprung that hard. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mad at him, but
let's talk about a spade. Sarah got most noticed by this. Like, yo, I remember the discussions on Ninja Steel. It was mad funny because I remember everybody was talking about it. I know Ninja Steel like fell under the radar, but I remember the meme that got Ninja Steel most noticed was people talking about people was talking about the Pink Ranger was some Brazilian model that joined the power. And I was like, fuck y'all talking about? And then only to find out the lady who plays Sarah is some like backstage model or something like that, and it got mad people interested in Ninja Steel out of nowhere. I was like, well, fuck.
She bad. I ain't mad at Preston. He's like, yeah, I'm sprung. That's okay.
Hey, big respect to the boy. But yeah, so they head off to where the hell the action's at, and they want to see what's going on.
Does Galvanex know his prism has been stolen again?
No, I think what's going on is they found out who the little sucker is stealing it, and he hopped over to Earth. So they was trying to handle it and grab it back before Galvanex found out.
So because Galvanex gonna be big bad. He's like, I had this shit for 10 years, and y'all let this shit get away.
I had this shit for 10 years. I had little nigga for 10 years. Like, how you let both my prisoners and my property escape?
Oh yeah, so at some point he realizes that the prism is gone. So yeah, he's big mad now.
Oh yeah,
red eyes and everything. He's like, bring me back my prism, damn it!
Shit.
He's like, fail and I'll fry you in the ship's engines. Oh, okay.
Facts.
Now. Wow.
I mean, shit. Yeah, 10 years of dealing with this shit, and you just gonna rob me? My slave just gonna rob me? I heard that. So Brody and Redbot land, and they looking for Mick. And then in the midst of them looking for Mick, this shit had me dying. Korvaca pulled out of nowhere, just spot and kicked the shit out of Brody. Nigga said, surprise, nigga. Boop.
And he said, son was good. Son thought he was free. He's like, yeah, I'm free.
Yeah,
he's
nope,
like,
surprise.
Man, I'm free.
Korvaca said, nah, bro, they sent big boy. They said big me. You think I'm playing? I killed the last monster I seen. I'm ready to rough your ass up. And Korvaca went to beating that ass.
Yeah.
He was gonna handle them until Sarah and Preston came out of nowhere and ran his ass over.
Like I said, that Korvaca was on that storm school. He was like, yeah, get him, stomp him on the ground. Yeah, I'll give him a little get up, hold that.
Nah, he was in the storm school, and he also went to the King of Hill technique class because he hit that nigga with the pocket sand. I don't know it.
Yeah, he's like, listen.
Shit, I'm about to be on your ass before you even recognize, brother. Talking about all that ninja bullshit. Hey, surprise, nigga. So
fair, son. And he was getting Brody was getting
mollywopped. He was getting mollywopped. If it wasn't for Sarah and Preston came out of nowhere and on high speed, literally running Korvaca's ass over, we would have had a situation. We would have had a murder on our hands. Because that boy ain't too scared to murder his own kind, so he was going to murder some human boy.
Like, yo, they heard, like, yo, Storm said there's some action over here. Somebody need to get jumped. What's good?
Facts. Nigga here with the jubilation kick.
Right?
Shit. But yeah, so they ran Korvaca over. This nigga dizzy as hell. In the midst of that, they start to see the star glowing, and Brody like, all right, so we gonna grab shit out of it. They go to grab. Brody grabs his, and then I guess they felt the right to. Sarah and Preston was like, all right, we do it too. So they grabbed and they grabbed too. So we got red, blue, and pink all got theirs, and they're ready to do the damn thing.
Like, oh yeah, I can grab things. Oh yeah, let's grab some. Shoot, we ran them over. Might as well take one.
This nigga grabbing some colors. We grab some colors too.
Right.
So they pull that shit out. They raise their arms. A little combination ball thingy comes out of nowhere, and then they just know how to range up.
Right. He's like, how do I do this? Nobody left me no instructions. Damn it,
Your
Pops.
dad didn't. When it happened to his dad, it just kind of melded on him.
And here they go. They have no idea what Power Rangers are.
Nope.
But yet the monsters know.
Yep. So they somehow ranger up. It just comes to them, and
they get ready and they go Ninja Storm Ranger. Oh wait, wrong
ninjas.
Wrong show.
But they figured it's once again the power of 3 so far. So the way they transform is pretty dope. I don't know how they figured it out, but they figured it out, and they just wing it. So
can we talk about these Fisher Price morphers that they got?
Yeah, that's when you know that there's. That's when you know. It's like sometimes it's apparent when they're selling toys, but this one was apparent.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they don't want to hide it.
And then they get hit with an energy blast.
Yep.
Kavaka think, yeah, I got him. Like, nah, we Power Rangers, bitch.
Damn it, I seen them multicolors. God damn. Not again.
Right.
And the one thing I did like is that in these suits they have it's like the full fit of it. It's like they got the suits, but then on the inside they got the mask covering and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like they got a double layer of suit shit going on.
Yeah, it's like we still ninjas. We got our ninja stuff under here.
And here comes the next question I had. So they start fighting, and they already knew techniques and fighting skills and everything. Now I understand Brody knowing shit because he said he was trained on the low as a ninja, and he was training shit on the ship somehow in them 10 years. So I understand why he got the combos. But why do these two random people know how to do kung fu and shit like that? Other series, they try to help you. At least they tell you that in the Ranger suit, they give you like the DNA and patterns and shit like that. That shows you at least got an argument on how they fight. But these are regular niggas. Preston was a magician. I can't assume that just because he's Asian that he know kung fu.
I'm gonna chalk this up to the stars.
They ain't say there was no DNA in the stars, but okay.
They ain't tell us nothing about the stars, so I'm gonna chalk this up to being the ability of the stars.
All right then.
Maybe it's his pops. Maybe his pops infused the stars.
They didn't even stop for a second and say, "Hey, you know what? For some reason, I know kung fu now." But hey, I mean, they literally could have stopped for a second and was saying, "Oh damn, I feel different than I was before." No, they started doing kung fu and shit like that, like it was a regular Tuesday. It was like,
adrenaline keeps me in the game.
They didn't even say shit. You know what? Since we going to karaoke tomorrow, we're gonna flip there and we're gonna be like, "So y'all got the Gavin? Y'all got the Gavin?" Nigga said we're gonna stop from these anime opens. Y'all got the Gavin on you?
Right? Oh man.
Shit. Nah, man. They just knew how to fight. They was like, oh nah. I mean, they was like, I know how to swing a blade, so fuck it.
Right? So they're like, okay. And then so now Preston's trying to process what just happened.
Yep.
He's like, so 10 years ago they did something to your dad and knows the monsters and they after you.
They short-sighted and told that nigga everything, and like they first of all they fold Korvaka out of this situation altogether. They hide the Prism, and Brody tells his whole life story, but they skip around on that shit, and Preston just kind of giving the spark notes on that shit. So like this happened and this happened, this happened. Oh well, goddamn. And then in the midst of it, Brody and Redbot said, "All right, that was cool and all, but we gonna go." And then Sarah and Preston was like, "Hold up there, we just helped you fight a whole alien, bro. You gonna stand still? We got these powers. We ain't giving that shit up because this shit fun. So we just gonna follow you. We are officially a team." He was like, I never said all that, but okay.
Listen, he's like, we don't know how many enemies we just made, and you talking about all this. Nah. So listen.
Did you see how that nigga Korvaka pulled up? You know he a gangster, so you know where gangsters come from. Them gangsters running packs. So you ain't by yourself on this shit. If they gonna gang, we gonna gang harder. Colors.
If Storm taught us anything, is that.
Facts. Nigga, we picked up a comic book too. We found out the Storm School of Jumping, so we gonna do the same.
So at some point during all of this, the Prism jumps out of whatever stone
That shit been flying off. That shit was like, all right, that's it. It reminded me of some Looney Tunes shit. That shit raised up out of the ground. Beep beep.
And then it goes flying off somewhere, and that's our end of our episode.
Yep, to be continued. All right, so what's your final impression on this?
What the fuck? I have no idea what to make of this. Like, at all. I'm confused. Like,
yeah.
We got so many questions here. Like, what is going on, people?
I give it the credit of being, because in so many of these first episodes that we've tackled, they've gone with like a basic story. This one has gone on the what the fuck feel. This one's tried to do with its own lore and its own ideas and its own madness and stuff like that. They obviously wanted to at least try and interest niggas because they know they've been doing the like what did I say earlier? This is the 24th season of Power Rangers. Like, these niggas was like, all right, we just gonna have y'all niggas type confused, but we gonna do it at least a bit different where we can tell a story that's not, well, these basic niggas just walked up here and they got the powers and X, Y, and Z. At least we saying we robbing children, we having niggas kill each other's in battles, and we not even explaining shit. Just go with us.
Oh, really? I got a question. I ain't seen no brothers and sisters in this show yet. What's going on here?
Oh boy. Well, on top of that, I think the strongest of that shit, I think we only got like extremely light-skinned people.
Yeah, I'm looking around like, what's going on here?
I think the closest we got is old girl. Is old girl in the car. That's about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy. Yeah. I'm like, we didn't even get a call Winslow or nothing here. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? I don't like this.
Not like this. Not like I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you about this nigga still. I don't know what to tell you about that shit. But yeah, it's strange things going on, and I guess it's truly a to be continued because the nigga confused.
Yeah, they left us in a state of confusion.
Yeah, that's
none of this makes sense.
I mean, that's what they planned on to pull you into episode 2. So on that note, shifting over to episode 2, Forged in Steel. We go right into that. We get a recap of what happened prior. Basically everything we just ran through, and then we back at the car with the people who was fixing it from before, the mechanic and old girl who's literally his girlfriend, as they said in the car with their dog.
Yeah, you're right. So we get them, which their names always escape me. That's Calvin and Haley. Yes.
I was trying to look through my list. I was like, where the hell did they say their names later?
And then, so they're in the car and debris start dropping down.
Yeah, boy, they lucky that shit didn't make more damage on their fucking car.
You know what's funny? How the dog was unbothered.
The dog was unbothered most of this shit, man.
He's like,
don't give no fuck.
He's like, I don't care about these humans.
Facts. They be low key the dog like, when they gonna pick me up though? They left me here behind.
Right.
So they find a ball, they kick it. They didn't know it was Mick. So once they kicked the ball, turned into Mick, he was like, what the fuck y'all doing? And they was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh man, I still can't believe they kicked Mick.
Mick introduced himself, but obviously these niggas started because who the fuck turns into a ball, my nigga? They not trusting Mick like, don't worry, I'm not a problem, nigga. You was a ball, bro. What the fuck,
son? They picked up some stuff today. Nah, son.
Oh yeah, they was about to smoke him.
We not gonna do Kirby and start this.
Fuck out of here. They played enough Kirby to know what comes next, bro. You're not gonna eat me. Mick talked about he the old ship mechanic from upstairs and explained what happened, that he an alien and aliens coming down and shit like that. Now, this is a lot to process for niggas who just regular niggas on the earth. You talking about aliens exist and you an alien and the aliens attacking you? How you supposed to trust you? Who's the good alien? Who the bad alien? What you talking about?
Yep, and they like, nah, stay your distance, brother.
Mm-hmm. And in the midst of that. And in the midst of that conversation of non-trusting niggas, the Kusobots pulled up on their ass, so they're like, oh, all right, shit. Let's get it dicey-wicey, my nigga.
Yep, like goons, here we go. Let's go, son. Let's go. We got the goons.
And then the intro plays, same as before, like we said before.
Still bad,
variations, some bullshit. Yeah. And then we shift out of that and we go back to the fight. So the couple aims to scare off the bots. And that totally didn't work. They tried to swing shit at them, and they was like, "Oh, we bought that life." So they came at them with big blades.
And hold up, it was funny how Mick just went into the truck
Oh, Mick said it's on y'all.
Not y'all this.
Mick said it's on y'all. Y'all saw what I could do. I turned into a ball. You know I'm about that roll away life.
He's like, I'm a mechanic. I don't do all of this.
Shit. Nigga said I'm the mechanic, but before that, we literally seen them fixing the car. They the mechanic too.
See, I'm telling you, this is the adrenaline. It keeps us in the game.
Well, the plan was to scare these niggas off, but that plan didn't work. So the plan is fight or flight, nigga. It's fight time now.
Yeah, and so then they drive away, and then here come Ripcon coming down. Like, oh no.
Ripcon, like, I'm sick of these niggas already. I've been on Earth for 2.5 seconds, and I already think this planet needs to be destroyed.
And so now back on the ship, Galvanax is reading the riot act to Odin about these stars.
He berates all these niggas. Yeah, he's like, I'm being dodged by a bunch of teenagers. Power Rangers changed, but shit's still the same.
Sun was like, I've been trying to get these stupid power stars for 10 years. 10 years! And 3 teenagers got these shits in 5 minutes!
Nigga, all I know is in that moment, all you can hear is the laughter of Zed, Rita, Divatox, like all the monsters before you. Teenagers. Yep. And then the one lording over all of them is the head child labor laws in faction himself. Zordon's there like
They're like, welcome to Earth, bitches.
Casper. Teenagers. How that rings a bell.
Oh no! Ooh, it's really coming down outside.
Yeah, I keep hearing that shit out your window, bro. That shit going wild because here in New Rochelle is dry, bro.
Yeah, it's coming down outside. Like, ooh,
damn.
Oh man! And so now, Galvanax is not getting no type of good news. He hears basically that they escaped with the Prism, blah blah blah. Like
Galvanax is on some stress shit. So what he basically offers up now at this point is that he tells everybody playing the pretty much the Galaxy Warriors game, they promise championship status to whoever gets the star and beats the Rangers. He wants these niggas stopped. So he pretty much put a bounty on their head.
Sun is on his Master Vow shit right now.
Oh, facts. He said, "Fuck it, stomp these niggas. I'm tired. I'm tired already.
Get him. I'm tired of get him."
So we back at Earth. We got the couple that's helping Mick blend in pretty much. They now trust Mick and they trying to set him in. So they bring him to the school and then Mick get picked up by the other teacher talking about, "Oh, you the new shop teacher. I thought you said you didn't want the job, but apparently you here and we gonna put you to the test and shit like that." I guess Mick looked like the nigga who interviewed.
Like I said, he thinks he'll look like Boom, so he'll fit right on in.
They said, "I don't care if you don't look like the same nigga from last time. We need the job. We need the person right now. We don't got to sub for this teaching class." So you start shop, bro.
He got the Steve treatment.
Yeah,
he got the. But listen,
right into this.
But budget cuts. We need anybody who can get. So you're gonna be the shop teacher, home ec teacher,
nigga,
the English teacher.
Nigga, I want to see Mick. I want to see Mick see his earthly check. And this nigga said, "Damn, I had more money slaving on the ship." Yeah. Niggas had more money being a slave. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Aliens paid me better. At least they gave me some gruel, nigga. What is that? Who FICA?
Right? Where my money?
If Uncle Sam gonna do me like this, at least take me out to dinner and tell me I'm pretty.
Right. So of course we get some comedy with Monty and Victor.
Monty and Victor back. Oh bullshit. They run over the paint hose. That shit was stressing the whole time. They was talking about paint job on the car and shit like that until niggas moved back, and then that shit blew up on them. So they looking all block. They looking mad blue dabba dee dabba da.
Doop dop deep dop doop dop.
Exactly.
Boom splash.
Shit, big title on them.
Oil City.
Yep. So shifting off of Monty and Victor, we go into Brody, who comes home, but he is shocked and appalled that Aiden is not here after 10 years of being gone. Right. Dad gone, brother gone, but you think your brother just posted up here? Nigga said, why would he leave? He's so mad. This nigga forgot Earth etiquette 100%, because this nigga got so mad. He like, why would Aiden leave? Nigga, you expect me to stay here 10 years by myself? He was a child.
How about to get food?
Like, yo,
how about to live?
This nigga was so mad. He was like, why would Aiden never leave his post? Nigga, I was not bro, Child Protective Services? Hello? Foster family?
Somebody need to super kick this man.
Yo, Brody lost all sense of being a human or some shit like that, bro. They ain't teach this nigga etiquette or nothing like that. And you had at least they may have slaved you, but I'm pretty sure they fed you and they gave you some quarters. Aiden was dead, alone, father gone, brother gone. What you expect this other younger nigga to do?
I guess captivity to do that to you.
Sheesh, nigga, this nigga was big mad for no reason. I'm like, bro, just calm down. The host, Sarah and Preston, had to give him encouragement and stuff like that, talking about we'll find your brother. He probably just not here. Calm down, relax. And then Brody was talking about how his dad was labeled the best ninja. Okay, I don't know what world this is, but yeah, your dad was the best ninja apparently.
And then so now I guess they're looking for the ninja steel and all this other stuff. And
he smelted the pieces into throwing stars, so they're looking for the throwing stars pretty much. They start digging around in the house. They find the box, but the steel is gone. But they find an old picture, and they look around to see what's in the picture, what can be serious from the picture. And then we find out the father's name is Dane Romero, and that was on the name of the trophy early on in the Monty and Victor joke when he was talking about he had all these trophies.
Oh,
and there was that
right.
that one trophy that said Dane Romero on it. So old girl Sarah remembered that trophy from when the joke went down, and she was like, all right, so I think I know where the pieces are. And they go off and head off to the school. And then in the midst of that shit, while they talking, OD Fly pulls up out of nowhere, and apparently it's the buzz cam coming off of the Galaxy Warriors and shit. So they're like, oh, all right, so you know, so I know that you know that I know. So Galvin X said, all right, we throwing hitters on that shit.
Like, we found them. Get them.
Yep, they crushed the bug, but it's already too late. Galvin X already know he's sending niggas.
He's sending everybody.
Niggas said, I'm sending niggas with razor blades and lemon juice.
Yeah.
So
he's like, we definitely going full on X-Men. Send the whole squad.
Oh, facts. He sent the Kudo bots, and then the first volunteers come out. We got this nigga River Rat, and then he sent off to Earth, and while Brody destroys the Fly, River Rat on his way. Mick fixes up the communicator to contact Brody, and they talk about the steel inside the trophy. So he went to go get that.
Yep. So now they all running for their life because the goons is coming.
Yep. They go to grab the trophy. The ninja steel was inside the trophy as they expected. They just popped open the compartment. I mean, I've had trophies, but I ain't seen trophies that have a compartment like that. So I don't know. That's some fancy shit that y'all got.
I've left my idea of logic at this point.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, they flipped that shit up, and I'm like, I've never seen a trophy with a compartment. But whatever. So Ninja Steel was inside that shit, and then right as they do that, they ran into old boy River Rat.
And then so of course these two just want to smoke just because.
Oh yeah.
They woke up and chose violence because they ready to fight everybody, everything. Calvin and Haley.
They fought him with household ish.
A bat and a racket, I think it was.
Yeah, and River Rat was a goon. They said they called me River Rat for a reason. I'm a dirty motherfucker, so he overwhelmed them, and he was beating their ass until old boy Looney Tunes ass Prism run up on him.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on?
Prism. So Prism pull up, and they was like, oh, there's some shiny shit in there. So they go grab the yellow and the white, and they pull that shit out. And then once again, Prism, and Prism lifts and flies off. Like, bro, what in the mothership is going on with this goddamn star thingy?
Listen, they got he's like, I tell you that thing. I tell you that's his pops. That's the only logical thing I could. That's his pops. His pops controlling the Prism.
Confused. I mean, I guess they became one or some shit like that. I don't know. All I know
Galvin is just big annoyed at this point.
I would be too. I don't understand what's going on. My niggas had this handled, and then goddamn the shit that I'm trying to grab is OD hopping around here like it's on some Looney Tunes shit. Like, calm down, bro.
Oh, so, and Mick is all annoyed because the communicator broke that he just fixed.
Yeah. This nigga said, I just got to work on everything, I guess. So the prison goes off. The rest of the team all.
The way that Galvin was yelling when he saw the Prism show, he's like, "Get it, you fool!"
Nigga, he is big stressed. He's like, I'm not leaving my chair, but I'm gonna holler at all of y'all niggas. So the rest of the team pretty much links at this point. Preston, Calvin, Haley, Brody, Redbot, Sarah, Mick, they all together. But the team of 5, they all got their shit, so you already know what it is. They popped the hand, the little Fisher Price toy pop up, and they're ready to morph.
With not a brother or sister in sight.
Nah, the closest one is old girl White, I guess. She is the lightest of the light, I guess.
Yeah. So, like you said, they grabbed the yellow.
Yep. And the white. Transformation. Their transformation sequence is all right. Not one of the top ones that we've seen, but the transformation's all right.
Yeah. So the rest of them show up, and they're like, yeah, we got these things too.
Yeah, they start scrapping with their new equipment. So they pull out the Aeroblast blade. They pull out some of the claw mode. They pull out some of the big strikes.
So they did that morph there with magical swords, mystic. Oh no, that's not this. That's not
this one. Not this one. Keep going through the lexicon.
Oh man, dang.
Time for time. No. That ain't right. Wild accent. No.
Light speed rescue.
No. Zeo. No. Dragons. No. Not that either. Sorry.
Dino Thunder Pop. No, they ain't
No.
RPM getting. Oh damn.
Operas over. No. SPD no. Space 12. Fuck you. No.
Let's rock it. Oh no, they ain't.
No codes. No, nothing. Sorry. We fresh out of shit in this book. Sorry.
So they go to their transformation sequence and they're fighting monster number 35.
Yep.
Which is not a bad looking monster, but it's like, okay.
River Rat is River Rat. He's River Rat for a reason.
Yeah.
That nigga funky.
And so then they're using their specials. And I'm like, okay.
They're using their Aeroblast blade, they claw mode, they big strikes. They trying to do whatever they can to handle. You know, they all got their fancy schmancy shit, and they know how to use it, obviously, because of whatever the DNA and the Ninja Star. We just going with it. Nobody said they got access to all these weapons, but they certainly found them.
Yep, and Galvin actually big mad because they done bust him up. He's like, nah, I ain't going out like that. I'm not going out like that.
They dusted River Rat, and they was like, so the crowd is chatting. So this is how they big transform their monsters. They talk to the crowd, and they be like, yo, should we give these niggas another chance? And then the crowd got to be big hype. If the energy is just right, they bring out the big ass laser, and they be like, all right, we gonna shoot the monster, we gonna gigantify the nigga, and then boom.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
So they was walking away, and then they saw this nigga get gigantified, and then
what happens? The Prism comes back.
The Prism. So he pull up because he's obviously Zordon. I'm convinced that this Prism is Zordon because y'all just giving him everything yet. So the Prism comes out and they shoot visions of Zords at these niggas, shoot straight up throwing stars at these niggas, all about their Zords and, you know, where to find an X, Y, and Z and shit like that.
Yeah, so, I'm still confused as to what was going on there.
Prism came in. I don't even know why the Prism left if they was going to give him Zords. It was like, you know what, on second thought, y'all probably need a little bit more help here. So here, take that shit. They send them the throwing stars. They know exactly what to do with the throwing stars. They put it in the sword. They spin the motherfucker, and then out comes, out the shadows. We got animals, humans, and machines, Zords all alike. They was fusing all kinds of genres in these fucking Zords.
Yo, this is wild.
This is wacky. This is wild and wacky. We got machine cars. We got animal monsters. We got human niggas.
Did they really reuse Redcon for one of the Zords?
Yes. I'm telling you, son. This is the proof in the pudding that Ninja had something to do with this shit again.
Yeah, it's gonna be Redbot, but yo, yeah, I was like,
nigga literally said this looked like Redbot. So obviously Redbot was supposed to transform, but they was like, we don't got the animation for that, so we just gonna say this nigga look like Redbot, right?
Right, and I'm like, yeah, whole lot.
Makes sense. I'm guessing in the Sentai verse, Redbot just transforms, but they were like, yeah, we don't have that to explain that. So we just do and say, wow, this nigga looks just like Redbot for some reason. I wonder why.
And like I said, we got some Zord action here. They're moving, they're fighting, they're doing all that good stuff.
Ninja or somewhere in space like, I wonder why indeed.
Yeah, Ninja's like, what the fuck?
Yo, but Red Zord got moves. That nigga be hopping, flipping, diving, jumping. I always love Zords that can move, man. Funny. Them niggas always look like they always want to drop some cardboard down and bust some from some freestyle crumping.
Yeah, this definitely reminds me of the Alien Rangers battle.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! This nigga's
Yo, nigga tried to blast him around. He said dip, that, dive, dump, jump, flip, up, rip.
Yo, they is all over them though.
Yup. Red Zord. They didn't even. They was like, nah, we not even gonna show y'all the Megazord this shit because every nigga had their own Zord and they was testing moves individually. They was like, nah, we don't need big Megazord combination for this. We could fold this nigga with all they side shit.
And so the Rangers win. The crowd boos.
Well, that's one to talk.
Well, we know the ratings for that episode is gonna suck.
It was like, we lost. Fuck out of here. Oh man, these suck.
And it's alright. We see the Rangers
or
whatever they want to call themselves.
Yeah, they regroup at school. The current goal now is fighting Aiden.
Yeah.
The meeting of this group was they talk about the meeting of this group was a chosen thing.
Oh yeah, it makes officially the new shop teacher.
Yeah. Which gives them they build a secret base in wherever the shop class is because nobody stopped by after school, so they free range. I guess they got no worries. So Mick gets to build in whatever their secret base is underground and shit like that. While they talking, the homies talk to Aiden about he was like, yo, you said your dad chopped this shit into 6 pieces. There's 5 of us. Where the 6th shit go? And then they was talking about the Gold Star going. And he like, all right, so I wonder where the fuck the 6 is. And then we shift over back on the spaceship, and plot twist, ratings of the show is good. My son Big, he said even though our monster got blown up, niggas want to watch. So
hey, yo.
shit.
Gavin said,
fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck your show. Give me my Power Star. Gavin X is fed up. He said, I want to know where the Power Star is or what's going on. And then we see old girl Odious in the corner. I got one. Ain't telling nobody nothing. Odious big shady. Odious in the corner. I got one.
Like, how you get that?
I ain't gonna tell that nigga shit.
I'm like, oh.
We thought, honestly, the way how it's shaped up, you would have thought it was Aiden that had it. But Odious had the plot twist. She's like, I got one, bitches.
I'm like,
when did you do that?
Like, how did you get, when,
why, how, where, what the fuck? So we got the traitor amongst us.
Tell your shit, Ninja.
Ninja put his hand in there, grabbed that shit, was like, yo, you want this?
Right?
Shit, how you know I was looking for that, nigga?
And, oh boy, when Gavin X do find out, if he finds out, he gonna be big.
This nigga was already choking other motherfuckers. You know he definitely out to choke a bitch. He gonna go straight Wayne Brady.
Yeah, he's like, how long you had that shit? What you mean you had that shit for 9 years?
Especially if that bitch loses it to the Power Rangers. Nigga, what you mean you had that shit and you lost it to them niggas? Oh, Lord.
He's like, that's it. All y'all going into the engines. Every last one of y'all.
Y'all going after trash shooting. I'm making sure that shit extra hot. Y'all niggas not going through no cool shoot. Fuck out of here. So that pretty much ends the episode. What's your final impressions on the second episode and the series continuing on as a whole? So
we not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm still confused. I may check in, but man, this is gonna be some. I'm bored out of my mind. I ain't got nothing else to watch. Level of show, cause
we've hit that radar when it comes to Power Rangers.
Cause what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been mighty confusing. We got white ninjas being the strongest ninjas and shit like that. I'm so confused how he chopped it up into 6 pieces and shit like that. That shit's Looney Tuning out here. Galvin X big stress over all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas already got trailers in the midst within the first 2 episodes. Just mad confusion. Just mad shit going on, man. It's confusing shit.
Yeah, this like I said, this would be I'm bored.
It's a curiosity killed the cat on I'm confused, and I guess I'll just follow up because I'm confused and niggas ain't telling me nothing.
You want to go see Ninjas? Go watch Ninja Storm.
Yeah. Ninja Storm before Ninja Steel.
Yeah,
there's a reason it was this second rate ninja shit like that.
But it's still better than Yasuke.
Yeah. Or does it make more sense than Yasuke?
It might.
Oh, that's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame. Shit, man. Notice how we've been doing ninjas and samurais and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's been something else. All right, so we're gonna close the book on Ninja Steel real quick, and then give y'all the preview for the next review episode. We back with a shot of Kurosake, an anime review. We are doing next up is Michiko the Hatchin, episode 1 and 2. We're gonna be on a review on that.
Cool. Okay.
All right, so we blending out into that list. We didn't get no color this one, but we definitely getting color in the next episode for sure.
All right.
Talking about some extra shit. So on that, we gonna tell y'all to hit us up if y'all need us at email site set up at blerdbynature@gmail.com, Facebook and Instagram at blerdbynature, Twitter at blerdbynature, NATURE. Co-host, hit us with the YouTube.
All right. If y'all want to find us on YouTube, you can find us by searching for Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Hey. And well, I mean, we're getting ready to shift into, I guess, season 2's coming up. So we looking at that, and we looking at change ups coming real soon. So we gonna keep y'all updated on how things is about to step into the next level in. So we about to shift over into the next season. So everybody enjoy, come along for the ride, enjoy y'all weekend, Mania weekend here. About to turn up, about to enjoy ourselves. So, co-host, do we have any last notes before we hit the outro?
No, you can hit the outro.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us today from Black Thoughts and Nerd Power. This is Nicholas, Mr. Go With The Flow.
And this is the man with the plan who is not singing in the rain, Maurice.
Shit, that shit coming down heavy on that side. But this was another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Till next time, everyone. Peace.
Peace, brother.